Let us continue. Solve the problems. First one, find sin 30 into cos 60 plus tan 45. Enough. Find the value of this. Just simple problems. Using the trigonometric ratios, find the value. Sin 30, cos 60, tan 45 equal to, just to see the values from the chart. Sin 30 is 1 by 2 into cos 60 1 by 2 plus tan 45 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 1 by 4 plus 1. How to add these two numbers? 1 by 4 plus 1 means it is actually 1 by 1. You have to take the common denominator, 4 into 1. Remember, LCM is a product of these two numbers, 4 into 1. Next, cross multiplication, 1 into 1, 1, 4 into 1, 4. So it is 1 plus 4, 5 divided by 4. Therefore, it is 5 by 4. Answer is 5 by 4. Simplify and get the value. Let me take one more example. Find 6 tan square 30 degree plus 4 secant square 45 degree divided by 5 plus tan secant over cos 0 degree. Find the value of this. From the chart, directly enter the values and obtain the answer. Let me write here. In order to maintain that chart, let me write here. 6 tan square 30 degree. 4 secant square 45 degree divided by 5 plus cos 0 degree equal to, careful, 6 into tan 30 1 by root 3, but tan square is there, remember, so 1 by root 3 square. 4 into secant 45 root 2. Here also secant square is there. Divided by 5 plus cos 0 1 equal to 6 into 1 by root 3 square 1 by 3. 4 into root 2 square 2. Root 2 whole square 2. Divided by, let me add this, it is simple, 6. Careful, 3 1s are 3 2s are. 2 into 1, 2, don't write 3, not adding, 2 into 1. Plus 4 into 2, 8, divided by 6. Final answer is 10 by 6 or 5 by 3. Divide both numerator and denominator by 2. 5 by 3. Final answer is 5 by 3. Like this. Right? Simple. But remember, these values must be by heart. Now you can see the values from the table. But actually you must remember all the values Keeping all the values in your mind, you have to solve the problems. Right, next, if I give angle in radian, let us take one more and the last example. Find tan pi by 4 plus 8 secant square pi by 4 plus 3 tan over cos square 0, all are in radian, remember, divided by 15 secant cos sin square pi by 2. Okay. Just total I must give an extra example if the angle is given in radian, that's all. Equal to, let me start here itself. Tell me tan pi by 4. It is both in a degree as well as radian, we have written in the chart. Pi by 4 means actually 45. So tan 45, 1. 8 into secant pi by 4, again 45. Secant 45 root 2. So root 2 whole square. Plus 3 into cos 0. 0 radian, 0 degree, 1 and the same. Cos 0, 1. But square anyway. Divided by 15 into sin pi by 2. 90 degrees actually pi by 2. Sin 90 is 1. So 1 but square is there. Or it is 1 plus 8 into 2 plus 3 into 1 by 15 into 1 only. Or let me write here itself. 1 plus 16. 8 into 2, 16. 3 into 1 is 3. Divided by 15 into 1 is 15. Final answer is 17. 20 by 15. 20 by, divide both numerator and denominator by 5. You get 4 by 3 is the final answer. Only the change is, instead of in degree, it is in radian, that's all. But whatever may be the given angle, either in degree or in radian, you know how to enter the values. If you have any complication, first convert this one into degree, then find the values. That can also be done. 45, secant 45, root 2 square 2, cos 0, 1, sin 91, yes. 1 plus 16 plus 3, 20 divided by 15, final answer is 4 by 3. Trigonometry of standard angles. Next one is fourth one. Find x such that 3x tan 45 minus 2 cos 60 equal to x sin 90 degree. Some equation I have written, that's all. Equation means there is unknown is x, and remaining things are, you know that, trigonometry ratios. Question is to find x. Okay, let me continue this. 3x tan 45 minus 2 cos 60 degree equal to x into sin 90 equal to 3x, not no. Tan 45 can be written from the chart. Tan 45 is 1. 2 into, go back to the chart, cos 60, 1 by 2. x into sin 90, 1. So 3x into 1 means 3x only. 2 into 1 by 2 means it is 1. X into 1 is x. Or 3x, take this x to the other side, minus x, bring this minus 1 to the right hand side, plus 1. When this x is taken to the left hand side, becomes minus x. Minus 1 unit is taken to the right hand side, becomes 1. So it is 2x equal to 1, x equal to 1 by 2. Value of x is 1 by 2. Let me take one more example of the same type. Finding x from the equation. Fifth one, find x such that 4x secant or cos, secant and everything is written, cos square pi by 4, instead of degree let me give in radian, minus 2x sin square pi by 2 equal to x plus sin cos secant square pi by secant square pi by 4 2 over, let me take 6, let us see, secant square pi by 6. Totally you must find x, that's all. 4x cos square pi by 4, 2x sin square pi by 2, x plus secant square pi by 6 equal to 4x cos pi by 4, cos 45. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2. Go back to the chart and see that one. Cos square, so 1 by root 2 square. 2x sin 90, pi by 2 means 90, sin 90 is 1 square. X plus pi by 6 means 30, secant 30, 2 by root 3 I think. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2, secant 30 is 2 by root 3. Go back to the chart and write correctly. 30 degree. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2, secant 30 is 2 by root 3. Correct. So 4x 1 by 2. 2x into 1 square is 1. X plus 4 by 3. 2 by root 3 whole square. 2 square is 4, root 3 square is 3. 2 1s are 2 2s are. 2x minus 2x equal to x plus 4 by 3. 2x minus 2x cancels, minus 2x, or let me write now itself, 2x minus 2x 0, x plus 4 by 3, or minus 4 by 3 equal to x, x equal to minus 4 by 3. X, take this 4 by 3 to the other side, minus 4 by 3. X remains same. Value of x is minus 4 by 3. Anyway, just the angle is in radian, you can find the value of x also. Just by substituting the trigonometric ratios of standard angle, you can find this. Next, trigonometric ratios of standard angle. After that, So far you have seen trigonometric ratio of only the standard angle. Trigonometric ratio of only standard angle. That means sine 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90. What about the angle greater than 90? Suppose if it is 120. How to find a trigonometric ratio of angle greater than 90? Obtuse angle. In the standard angle list you have written only angle from 0 to 90 degree only. In order to find a trigonometric ratio of any angle, you know how to find that? Draw a right angled triangle. Can you draw a right angled triangle with one of the angle 120 degrees? Is it possible? No. Right angled triangle means 90 already over. Again 120 degree means how can you draw the right angled triangle? Not possible. So, even then you must be able to give me the trigonometric ratio of this. If you know the trigonometric ratio of 30 degree, you can write the trigonometric ratio of 120. Note that there is some relation between 30 degree and this 120 degree. There is some relation. If you know the trigonometric ratio of 10 degree, just imagine, you know sine, cos, tan, cosecant, everything of this 10 degree. Then remember, you can write the trigonometric ratio of 80 degree. 100 degree. See, there is some relation. I am writing certain angles related to this 10 degree only. Just by knowing the trigonometric ratio of this, you can write 80 degree, 100 degree, 170 degree, 190 degree, 260 degree, 280 degree, 350 degree, 370 degree. See? Very interesting one. Just by knowing trigonometric ratio of 10 degree, you can write the trigonometric ratio of all these 8 angles. They are called as allied angle, related angle to 10 degree, remember. Related angle to 10 degree. There is some relation between 10 degree and these 8 angles. Values of sine, cos of 10 degree will be the same for this, remember. They differ only by the sign. Certain values becomes plus, some other values will be minus. So, if you know the sign convention, then you can write the trigonometric ratio of any angle. So, let me start with that one. Sign of trigonometric ratios. Sign of trigonometric ratios. Let me divide it into 4 parts. Four parts. Divide the entire rotation or circle into 4 equal parts by 2 mutually perpendicular lines. Center of the circle, let it be always O. Now, this is actually 0 degree to 90 degree, that you know. This one is 180 degree. This one will be 270 degree. And once again it is 360 degree. 360 degree and 0 degree, same place. Now, this particular part is called first quadrant. You are dividing into 4 equal parts, no? First one is first quadrant. This is second in the anti-clockwise direction. 0 to 90 degree first quadrant. 90 to 180 second quadrant. 180 to 270 third quadrant. 270 to 360 fourth quadrant. Divide the entire circle into 4 equal parts. These are called as 4 quadrants. And from 0 to 90 degree, all the angle comes in the first quadrant. See, Angle theta is in the first quadrant. Now, remember, this is the positive side. Positive side. Sign convention I told you, positive. Above this y-axis is also positive. Left hand side is a negative. Below one is also negative. Sign convention is from the center of the circle, right hand side positive, left hand side negative. Above positive, below negative. When the angle is in the first quadrant means angle in between 0 to 90 degree only. You can observe that the opposite side is positive, correct no? Opposite side, O, let me call it as P, M, okay. This is a radius, no sign convention, it's always positive. Remember, radius is always positive. Wherever it may be, it is always positive. In this triangle, angle in between 0 to 90, opposite side positive because above y-axis positive. Right hand side is also positive, OM is also positive. Therefore, sin theta in the first quadrant, opposite side positive, or let me write first, PM divided by OP, positive by positive, plus cos theta, adjacent side OM, adjacent side OM divided by hypotenuse OP, positive divided by positive again, positive divided by positive, right hand side positive, hypotenuse always positive, positive. Sin and cos both are positive, no doubt. Opposite side by adjacent side, positive by positive. So in the first quadrant, all the trigonometric ratios are positive. Come to the second quadrant. Angle is in the second quadrant. This is theta now. Angle greater than 90. What about the opposite side for this? Opposite side, even though it is obtuse angle, opposite side is here, see, remember.